Ivan, you've ceramic coated your vehicle. You've waited a week. Now the question is, how do you wash it?
I'm Ivan.
I'm Nick.
This is DIY Detail. Today, we have this car back. A week ago, we put the stack on it. 8-year, with the 3-year on top. 1 hour after we stacked it, it drove out into a snowstorm. And it's been that way pretty much ever since.
We were able to confirm with Guinness in terms of world records, this is the first time anyone has laid down this stack on a spark.
You really didn't confirm, but it's probably true anyways. With that, normally you see us foaming and rinsing and foaming, but we want to show you the water behavior on a dirty car when it has the stack.
The question is this safe?
Yes, it's a hose water, it's not a pressure washer, first of all. Secondly, it's cured for a week, so we're clear to wash it, but we just want to show the water behavior even on a very, very dirty car.
Okay.
With salt and with all sorts of stuff on it. So we let it thaw out first, which is a nice thing. But here we go. Water just sheets off.
That's running away.
Yeah.
Usually you have to wash and clear it up a little bit, but it's fresh, huh?
Yeah.
Look at those tight water beads after a week of Nebraska snow.
Exactly.
If you don't believe us on how the weather is outside, trust me.
It's not
below
fun.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Gale force winds is what it feels like. I could be exaggerating, but it's wintertime.
They're calling it Snowmageddon, but the locals anyways. And let's go to the hood.
Let's check out the hood.
Yeah.
All right, now the hood doesn't even look like it had anything on it.
No, there's probably a bit of dirt on it, but I just set this to mist, and I want to show something for our good viewers here. When you have just a little bit of water in a mist, see all those very, very tight beads. So a lot of people say, well, I want a coating that sheets. I don't want one that beads. Well, if you want one that sheets, all we have to do is change how we put the water on it. And mind you, this is before we wash it. So we have beads, we have sheeting. Your choice.
I can't wait to wash this thing. It's going to be so easy to clean.
Exactly. So we need to put some rinseless wash in that bucket. I'll go around, pre-spray a bit of rinseless on the surface, and we're good to go.
Best practices, we always say foam, rinse, foam, or chemical rinse, chemical. So we're going to do rinseless wash, pre-treat. Then we're going to flush the paint with water, and we're going to treat it again. Right, Ivan?
Exactly.
Okay. We need rinseless wash in this bucket.
Now on this side of the car, the curb side, there was a little more accumulation of dirt down below because of the snow, and ice and salt and everything else they put on the roads here.
4 gallons of water, 4 capfuls of rinseless wash, so 1 capful per gallon, or our standard dilution, 256 to 1.
You forgot 4 milliliters to a liter.
Oh, I always forget that, don't I? When you're ready, Ivan, I'll...
Well, this side's all gussied up with our friend the rinseless wash. You can do the other side.
How much dwell time is important before we rinse this off?
I would say give it at least a minute.
Okay. And what's happening in that minute?
In that minute, the rinseless wash is emulsifying, it's breaking down the dirt, it's getting around it, below it, underneath it, and lifting it off the surface. When you go to rinse, you'll see that the panel will almost be clean, especially with the stack on it. I've had the stack on my car for 6 months now, and it cleans so much easier than before.
We haven't even told them what the stack is. Maybe this is the first time you've heard of the stack, Ivan. I can't believe we've offended our viewers like that.
Well, the stack is our 8-year ceramic coating, and then 2 to 8 hours later, not 2 to 8 days, 2 to 8 hours later, you apply our 3-year graphene coating on top. What that does is it actually creates a new entity. There's a chemical reaction that happens. The two mix on the surface to create the stack.
It's a beautiful thing. I'm already a believer.
And those who have tried the stack, put your impressions in the comments below. I don't think anybody's ever said, Ooh, that stack isn't impressive.
I'm impressed by this water behavior. This vehicle has been out in the snow.
Yeah, it's been out in the snow. It's driven through a snowstorm or two.
Doesn't get garaged.
No, it's outside. And it was outside in a snowstorm 1 hour after we finished doing the stack.
Are we touching the wheels today?
No, we're good. It's going back out in the snow.
It's going back in the snow. Yeah. That's fine. Shower setting. Look at those water beads, Ivan.
Yeah. And this is on a dirty car. We haven't done the contact wash yet. Wait till we do the contact wash.
Wow, look at the roof. This is incredible.
No, we didn't use incredible suds, Nick. That's a rinseless wash.
No, but for how much snow this vehicle has seen, because I've been here the last week,
Yeah.
to know it doesn't get garaged in these elements and it's looking like this.
Yeah.
Okay, Ivan, I've made it all the way around the vehicle.
All the way around. I'll go around with the rinseless wash just as a safety precaution.
So we talked about foam, rinse, foam, chemical, rinse, chemical.
Yeah.
Now, why is that such an important method for cleaning?
Well, if we just use the water that's on the surface, it's not really emulsifying the dirt. And in the first chemical application and then rinsing, what we've done is we've taken any of the grit off the surface. But there's still road film, there's still traffic film. In this case, there's probably still calcium and salt on it. So we want to make sure that we have some lubrication there for the sponge. And that's what we're doing with the rinseless wash.
You've treated the roof already?
Yeah, the whole roof is treated.
People might say, is rinseless wash really a safe cleaner?
The answer is yes.
Well, why is the answer yes?
Well, it's very safe because of the polymers and surfactants in it. It really provides exceptional lubrication. And rinseless wash, despite what a lot of people say, is not new. It's been around over 30 years. So it's not a new kid on the block. It's just a different technique that you have to learn. And once you've learned how to use rinseless wash, it becomes simple, it becomes easy, and it's extremely effective and safe.
So I'll take care of this half if you can take care of the other. And
Yep. Now this hood is so small, I can do it in one pass.
yeah, it's fun to wash vehicles this size, I have to say. They can get done rather quickly. I mean, you should definitely stack or coat your Spark because wash time is going to be incredibly fast. That's the thing I love about coatings, Ivan. They are just, coated vehicles are easier to clean.
And every car deserves a coating.
One panel with the red, the other panel with the black. Then I just redunk my mitt or my legacy sponge back into the bucket.
Yeah.
You can use a Washman with rinseless wash, Ivan, but I prefer the legacy sponge.
So do I. The mitt works, that's what you've got. Rock it, use it, enjoy it. But the legacy sponge just makes rinseless wash a little more fun.
I'm hitting this front bumper for you.
Thank you.
Is it better if it's wintry conditions out to just not wash it for a month, or to wash it knowing it's going back into the bleak midwinter?
Wash it knowing it's going to be dirty as soon as you drive out again. Because you're getting the dirt off, you're getting that salt off the surface. You're not allowing it time to bond and work its way in. And we will be adding a drying aid. And we'll be using ceramic gloss as a drying aid. That becomes sort of a sacrificial layer. Not that this coating needs one, but just the water beading is exceptional.
What have you noticed with the Veloster having the stack? That's your personal car.
Right. Very, very easy to clean, obviously, but also doesn't get as dirty as quickly.
What have you noticed through the winter months?
The snow falls off the vehicle by itself almost. It's just You know, as soon as it starts melting, it just slides right off. So
Yeah, for sure.
now we use the rinseless wash. We don't need to use a drying aid with a rinseless wash. That's one of the advantages of a rinseless wash, is you're safe to dry as is.
But guess what? Drying aids are fun.
Yeah, ceramic gloss is fun to use. It smells great. And actually this card doesn't need it, but we're gonna do it anyways.
It doesn't need it at all.
No, it just
But
makes
that never
drying.
stopped anybody.
No, it just makes drying just a little more easier, a little more fun.
And it smells. It's a better smelling drying process.
It's addictive, yeah.
It just enhances the garage, the air. Ivan, you know I love me a drying blanket.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just putting a little bit on the surface. There's two ways of doing it. The way that Nick's gonna show, where he does one panel, sprays. I like to spray it all in one shot, what I'm doing. Then after that, all I have to do is go and dry.
Any issues with direct sunlight though? I feel like in the real world that can be a little scary.
Right, if you're in direct sunlight, you wanna do panel by panel. But we're nowhere near direct sunlight here.
I'm gonna fold my towel up now that I'm getting closer to the ground and have a little more control there. I kind of like your idea though, now that I realize I can let this sit for 10 seconds. Do you think coated paint is happy paint, Ivan?
I can see it smiling from here, yes.
It's a scientific question, obviously.
Well, I don't think paint has emotions, but if it did, it would be a happy paint.
Yeah, this paint does not need a drying aid.
No.
It's so smooth, like, you can feel it under your towel. A slick.
Yeah.
Wow. The world's shiniest spark, Ivan.
The world's shiniest spark. It's a happy spark. It's glossy, it's slick, and it's clean.
It's about that simple.
Right. So if you just ceramic coated your vehicle, wait a week. You don't want to rush into this. But after that week is over, give it a good bath, and this is what you can see.
If you've made it this far and you're intrigued about the stack, stacking our 8-year and our 3-year coating, we've got a video that you really want to see. Go ahead and click the screen right here.